Hello everyone. Hope everyone's doing well. Just bear with me for a moment. Sorry I'm running late for this fixture, but ESPN Plus was not cooperating. But we did get it to work at the end. Just gotta finalize some stuff here and we will be underway. The match is already underway. I'll read the lineups as soon as I'm done. It should not take too long whatsoever. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I am ready. Let me get the time set here. About 8 minutes in. Everyone's doing well. Here we have Fulham trying to get forward. Couple more seconds. Is this the actual game? Sorry, mate. No, this is a watch along. I'll commentate it for you if you're not, if you're not able to watch, but let me turn off the music though. Hope you're doing well though. Simply X Panda YT. Happy Saturday, Liam. Hope you're doing well, mate. Yeah, I'm just still kind of reeling about the Jurgen Klopp news from yesterday. That'll be more of a tomorrow stream during the Liverpool Norwich game. So we'll leave it to that. But today, Fulham, Newcastle. Gonna get the final result prediction poll live, ladies and gentlemen. Fulham win. Oh gosh. Fulham win. Newcastle win, draw. See what people are saying. It's been a crazy day of FA Cup fixtures. So we'll hopefully see a nice kind of spectacle here, because precedent has been set today for some good fixtures. Hopefully this one's not a snooze fest. Make sure that the stats are accurate. I'll also read the lineups real quick while I'm at it. The lineups are as follows, ladies and gentlemen. I know they're on the screen, but it's kind of hard for me to read. For Fulham, in a 4-2-3-1, Rodak, Tete, Ream, Diop, Robinson, Reed, Lukic, Reed, Deckard-Over-Reed, that is, Pereira, Harry Wilson, and up top they have Rodrigo Muniz. He is a 22-year-old Brazilian striker. I've yet to see him play, so this will be an interesting affair. For Newcastle, in a 4-3-3, Dubravka, Byrne, Botman, Scher, Trippier, Longstaff, Guimaraes, Lewis Miley, Anthony Gordon, Alexander Isak, and Jacob Murphy. Kid Fury, what's up? How's it going, mate? Hope you're doing well. Here, Newcastle getting forward down the right-hand side. Cutting in. Oh, across. It goes all the way wide to Deckard-Over-Reed. Liam Ritchie says, I think Klopp making... Ooh, got a new follower on Twitch. Amelia VTuber 3. Thank you. I'm doing well. How are you? But Liam on YouTube says, I think Klopp making the announcement is because he thinks he can go out on a high with a trophy or two and a settled revamped midfield. I think so too. I think he's seen that the squad's impressed in a number of ways. You know, Kwanzaa coming through the ranks, Bradley, Bobby Clark, Owen Beck, Ben Doak, who's out with injury, Bajcetic, who's out with injury, Cade Gordon, who's coming back from injury, you know, all sorts of stuff. I'm also good, says Amelia VTuber 3 on Twitch. How's your streaming going? It's going well. Doing well. Not too bad. But nah, yeah, I agree. Let me make sure the stats are accurate as Newcastle are trying to mount a counterattack here. Here it kind of slows down in the middle of the park. Pass forward towards Isak. Isak takes on his man, takes on another. Plays it towards Longstaff. Longstaff with the cross, and it's out for a corner for Newcastle. Let me make sure that the stats are accurate, ladies and gentlemen, real quick. So it's 1 shot to 1 shot at the moment. And there has been, I mean, now it's going to be 1 corner to 1 corner. Pretty even across the first 13, 40 minutes. AFCB Fan TV says 5-0 Bournemouth 5th round. Right. How about that, eh? Bournemouth played really well. Oh, Gordon! Oh, Anthony Gordon nearly with the strike. Yeah. Yeah, AFCB Fan TV. I agree. That's a pretty wild result. Andoni Iraola has been doing wonders for them this season. I really rate him. I mean, if he was at Bournemouth and he had gotten them, say, consistently into like, which I think you could get him into mid-table, maybe like Conference League, Europa League, even if it really all clicks. And I know that's kind of crazy to say, but you know, in that event, if that had been the case, I think I would have contended that he be somebody that, no offense, AFCB Fan TV, but he's somebody that plays a very specific brand of football that I think is reminiscent to someone like Jurgen Klopp. And I think that's a big compliment I could give him at the moment. He's impressed, you know, in La Liga, getting big results against Barcelona and Real Madrid several times. Here, Fulham in the box. Oh, Amelia VTuber 3 says, that's great. Do you stream daily? No, I stream on weekends mostly for football matches. usually Premier League. This is the FA Cup. So, that'll all, it's not necessarily specific to a competition just when I get the chance. I'll be live tomorrow. However, I'm going to be live for Liverpool Norwich tomorrow in the FA Cup. Jurgen Klopp's first match since announcing he's leaving at the end of the season. I hate to harp on that fact, but it has been living in my mind rent free as a Liverpool fan for the last, who knows how long. And if you're new to the channel, ladies and gentlemen, consider subscribing. Give the video a like as well. It helps the channel, helps the video and the live stream tremendously. And on Twitch, give me a follow if you like the content. Here, Fulham getting forward. Ball forward. Oh, my word. Harry Wilson with a brilliant pass to Muniz, but that's a slow shot. That shot is very easily contained by Martin Dubravka. Currently, Fulham win is trending with 56% to Newcastle win with 44%. No draw. I mean, they can't draw, can they? Does it go to extra time? And I know that kind of makes me sound goofy, but I always mix it up with that or the Carabao Cup. Another corner here. The third of the evening for Fulham. Here, the in-swinger coming in. Header away by Isak. A third corner in a row for Fulham. Another cross comes in. Another header away by Isak. This time Reed gets to it. A professional graphic designer, I can make cool stuff like logo, banner, overlay, badges, emotes, art scene, intro, outro, animation, VTuber model. What would you like to see them? Possibly Amelia VTuber 3 on Twitch. I mean, I have a Twitter, which is the same as my Twitch username. So you could go drop me a follow and DM me over there if you'd like to chat. Here, oof, Duckard over Reed, almost. Yeah, you could just follow me on Twitter if you have a Twitter. Here, Fulham looking to build up from the back. Diop plays it back to Rodak. Wait a second. Wait, one moment. This is the battle of the Slovakian goalies. Both Rodak and Dubravka are both Slovakian. Rodak was far younger. Dubravka is 35, and Rodak is 27. So it's really like a master versus a grasshopper kind of thing here. It's going to be exciting to see who comes out on top. And thank you, by the way, ladies and gentlemen, for 756 subs. We're trying to reach the sub goal on YouTube of 1,000 every single sub is, sorry, there's a big kind of foul there. Every single sub means the world to me, and just helps the channel grow, helps me do this a bit more easily every time that I get on here. And it's nice to kind of build a community here. We kind of have a bit of a community going, so always welcome to join, no matter who you support. Like I'm watching Fulham Newcastle right now, and I'm a Liverpool fan, and I just want a good match, you know. That I just want a good fixture, some good results, some good goals. Fabian Schär here got a yellow card for Newcastle. Random question from Liam Ritchie on YouTube. Which player who is in the Premier League Hall of Fame do you think should be? For me, it's Ashley Cole, he says. I don't even know, like, off the top of my head, everybody who is in the Premier League Hall of Fame, so I'm going to Google it real quick. Here, Fulham take the free kick. Cross comes in. Ooh, that just grazed across the face of goal. Another cross into the box. Header away, though. And it's cleared by Newcastle. Okay. So, see who has been inducted into the Premier League Hall of Fame. 2023 inductees. So, is there... Oh, there's like... Okay, so 2021. Tete here plays it to I think that's Reed. Yep, to Reed, and that's an offside. So, Gerrard, Lampard, Keane, Beckham, Bergkamp, Cantona, Henry, Shearer, okay, Company, Aguero, Schmeichel, Scholes, Drogba, Ian Wright, Wayne Rooney, Patrick Vieira, Petr Cech, Tony Adams, Rio Ferdinand, Arsene Wenger, Sir Alex Ferguson. Okay, that is like a pretty comprehensive list. Ashley Cole is a great shout for that list, Liam. He probably should be in there. I mean, he's won a lot. I'm trying to think who I would have in there that's not in there. I mean, let me think. Who's just like an elite player who is missing from that list? Surprised there's like, honestly, like, I'm looking at it. Who's really missing from here? I mean, Gerrard is there for Liverpool. Try and think who else would be like a good fit from a Liverpool perspective, or from any big like top 6 club perspective. Any missing names? I mean, it's fairly comprehensive to start, and it's hard because Ferguson and Arsene Wenger being the last 2 inductees means that I feel like my answer has to have some weight to it, you know, because otherwise it's just going to be kind of all for naught. So let me try to. Surprised David Silva's not in there, no? I mean, he's still playing, right? Think they don't give it to you. Wait. Okay, here, yeah, so Yaya Toure definitely should be in there too. Ashley Cole, Vidic, absolutely. Gary Neville, I mean, why not? Jermaine Defoe, totally. Jermaine Defoe. Robbie Fowler, yes. And Michael Owen and Carrick, possibly. John Terry, what on earth? John Terry's on the list, absolutely. John Terry, I would put ahead of Ashley Cole, personally, but both of them, all those people deserve it. Ian Wright, he's in. Okay, he's in. He was bolded. Yeah, no, I think all those guys I just stated deserve to be in the Premier League Hall of Fame. Probably Sol Campbell as well. Like, everyone that's getting nominated is eventually probably gonna get in there. Les Ferdinand as well, probably gonna get in there. Like, like, I'm expecting it to just slow, like, be a kind of waiting process almost for people to get in. But it's also gonna be harder. Here, still the score is still 0-0. Rodak with the kick forward. Fulham managed to get control of the ball after Newcastle won the header. Now Fulham trying to build something up here. Ball forward. Fulham get the throw in. Yup. Yeah, there's also a lot of top players who just can't be in yet because they're playing Salah, Kane, KDB. Yeah, absolutely. I want to. Is David Silva still playing? Am I mad, or did he just recently retire? Yeah, he recently retired. I think at the end of the last season, correct? David Silva, absolutely throw him in there, please. Former player. Yep. Yeah, David Silva, as much as I hated having to see him play in a City kit, he deserves to be in the Hall of Fame without a doubt. Yaya Toure, without a doubt. Um, you know, tons of players, but my top pick from everyone that's missing, probably John Terry. Almost certainly John Terry. Here, Fulham getting forward, ball to Reed. Now Tete almost miscontrols the ball there, gets it to Issa Diop. Looking for the pass forward. Gets it to Lukic. Here, ball forward. Newcastle managed to intercept fairly easily. Now Burn, after he misplaces his pass, gets it back again. A bit of a kind of slow start across the first half hour or so. Here, Newcastle surging forward. Ball to Dan Burn. Burn. What a ball that is. Not quite. Murphy can't get to it now. Robinson is going to defend. He does so. Here, Eddie Howe taking notes on the touchline, discussing probably internally what to do next. Because, I mean, in a match like this, when there hasn't really been too much to favor either side, you just kind of hope for the best. You hope to break that deadlock first because that has a huge implication for the rest of the match. Your Fulham just can't get through, the middle third really, comprehensively at least. Muniz is dropping back here as I say that to win a header. Now Reed is chasing this ball. Dan Burn shields the ball and gets fouled by Harrison Reed. Barcelona 3-3 right now with Villarreal. Penalty canceled for Barca. They're about to draw. Let's see the table. Yeah, heesh. They're going to be in third. Shots to 3. Here, Fulham have a free kick after a foul. Looks like Rodak is set to take. Rodak plays this short to Ream. And Newcastle intercept. Newcastle getting forward. Jacob Murphy tries to play it to Isak, but that is just not good enough for pass. Fulham intercept. Now they're going to try to reset. Here. Good ball in. Oh. Good tackle. That by Newcastle. And Isak forward tries to get the back heel. The ref is saying it's a goal kick. He ran straight to the byline. Didn't quite work out. I mean, he got a good touch there and then almost took too heavy of a touch and couldn't close down that angle quick enough to get the shot off. So they're kind of stumbling in his run a bit. Isak then gets the quick feet and almost back heels it back into play. But either way, Rodak was catching that. Here Newcastle, a bit of a lag in their defensive structure there. Muniz ran onto that after Dan Burn should have got onto it. Muniz with a bit of an explosion of pace there. Fulham do get the throw here close to the Newcastle goal. Here, Tete throws it in. Clearance by Newcastle. Only out for another throw. Yup. Here, Tete with a great bit of play, a nutmeg pass there. Now Newcastle, or I mean Fulham rather, expanding play here. Deckard over Reed with the pass in. Oh my word! And Muniz almost gets it on the half volley. Would you believe it? I do. I just saw it. Oh, and that's a corner, I think, actually. Yeah. Let's see. Yep, it hits right on Botman's thigh. It's out for a 5th corner for Fulham this evening. Here, cross comes in from Pereira. Header away by a Newcastle defender? No? Or is it it looks possibly, yep, it's a goal kick. Saying it's a goal kick. Someone's down. $7.57 subs. Let's go, ladies and gentlemen. Thank y'all. Newport County versus Man United tomorrow. Hopefully Newport County can get that dub. That'd be a big upset. Here, ball forward. Good interception. Elmedin says goal 1-0, no one halftime. Here, there's a player down holding his shoulder for Fulham. I think that's Sasha Lukic. I don't know. Whoa! What? What? Barcelona lost 5-3. They lost 5-3. I was just saying it was 3-3. What on earth? Yeah, dude. Goal in the 99th and 102nd minute for Barcelona, or for Villarreal, sees Barcelona lose. Got above. At home, nonetheless. It was Harry Wilson, not Sasha Lukic. Wow, poor Barca, man. Cross comes in from the free kick, and it just whizzes past everyone. Trippier here clears the ball. Here, Anthony Robinson with the throw in. Tim Ream. Fulham here under a bit of pressure from Newcastle. Bit of constrictive pressing here. Wins Newcastle the throw in. And a player goes down for Fulham. Harry Wilson holding his shoulder still. Let's see this once again. It's after a bit of a collision with Dan Burn. So far, nothing to split the two sides. Currently, I don't even know who I'd give the edge to. Maybe Newcastle. Maybe Newcastle just slightly. Fulham also, you know, they've definitely had their moments. Don't get me wrong. Here, Newcastle. Throw in. Playing around the back. Here, a corner for Newcastle. Their second corner of the evening. Play it short. Bit of a set piece routine here. Cross comes in. Header down. Nothing of it. And Newcastle have scored. Oh my word. Longstaff with the strike. Sean Longstaff, what a hit, son. That was a beautiful hit. You can't even hate on it. Like, not that I want to hate on it. A homegrown player, you know, scoring in the FA Cup. That's huge. They're complaining, but there is no VAR, I believe. Or maybe there is VAR for this. Ooh, they're saying handball. They're shouting for a handball. Maybe. It does hit the arm. Let's see this angle. Oh, that hits Bruno Guimarães' arm for sure. Yeah, I disallow that, mate. I'm sorry, Newcastle fans, but that's the truth of the matter. That hits Bruno Guimarães' arm, plain as day. There's VAR due to Premier League ground. Okay, so it must have been a Carabao Cup specific sort of thing. This is impossible 0-0. Whoops, I lied. You lied, Liam. How dare you, mate? I'm kidding. You're all good. Yeah, we'll see what happens here. I think the ref's just going to give a yellow. He's saying goal stands. Goal stands. I mean, no VAR. No, none of that. I would have disallowed it if there was VAR. Because that's a clear as day handball. Bruno's, you know, his hand hitting the ball changes, you know, the speed, kind of cushions the blow a bit, makes it a little slower coming into Longstaff. Regardless, it is 1-0 to Newcastle. Fulham will feel a little betrayed, possibly. Here, Tete plays it in field. He gets all the way back to Issa Diop. Now Rodak. Header for Jacob Murphy. Newcastle intercept. He managed to get it in. I think I think in the Carabao Cup, as VAR depending on the ground, the FA Cup, it comes in at the semifinals. Okay. That makes a bit more sense. Um okay. I need to see a closer angle of that slow motion replay because I mean it is like almost like he's not trying to handball it, but I think that's disallowed if it's in the Prem, personally. That's just my sentiment. Here, Newcastle once again. Oh, nice dummy that. Newcastle still retain possession of the ball. It's played back towards Botman. Here, Shar. Fabian Sharp plays in field. Here, Isak. Bit of a wayward pass. Gordon just can't keep it in. Here, Anthony Gordon. Been playing fantastic this season. Fulham have the throw, though. Tete plays it back to Issa Diop. Fulham intercept, or Newcastle intercept once again. Fulham have just been all over the place with their passing today. It hasn't been that great. Been fairly lackluster. Newcastle will consider themselves a little lucky that that goal wasn't chalked off for the handball. Great strike regardless from Longstaff. Can't deny that. But yeah, and as always, ladies and gentlemen, if you're new to the channel or to the Twitch channel, consider subscribing on YouTube. Consider following on Twitch. It really does help grow the channel. So here, Fulham pass to Lukic. Now Tete. Newcastle. Oh, that's a great touch. That. Oh, a bit of an ambitious pass, though. Fulham just unable to break down that defensive block of Newcastle's. They've been very compact, very structured. And Fulham just, I don't know, they feel really just needlessly wide, disjointed. I don't know, it's just not working out for them at this moment. Make sure to be voting on YouTube also for the final result prediction poll. Currently, Newcastle win is winning. Earlier in the stream, Fulham win was up, I think, 60-40. Now it's basically an effective split the other way. Here, Fulham getting forward. Cross comes in. Tete with a header. And Dubravka comfortably collects. I wouldn't count that as a shot, personally. I could see how somebody would consider that to be close to a shot. It's almost on the frame of goal, but not quite. Here, Gordon takes the touch. Plays it back. Longstaff with a bodacious ball toward Trippier. Now, offside, I think, maybe, no. Murphy, he's on still. Jacob Murphy buries it. Wow. 2-0 for Newcastle. Fulham, they'll feel, I mean, that's hella off, yo. That's off. That's totally off. The linesman is he's having a mare here. How are you gonna? Nah, fam. Nah, this is a robbery, yo. This is a total robbery if they let this stand. Come on, like, even if you're the hardest Newcastle fan, you can't tell me he's on there. Fulham subbing on Willian for Harry Wilson. I don't think the goal is going to stand. It doesn't. Thank God, as it shouldn't. I didn't see the linesman raise his flag. So, that was confusing. Tete getting down this right-hand side. Good pass infield. Now Fulham looking to possibly sneak an equalizer here before halftime. Ooh. Good interception by Fulham. Fulham still with the ball. Some good runs here. Tate with the cross. Oh, and Trippier kind of fumbles around at it. And that's out for a corner for Fulham. Tate with a very good low cross towards the back post. Willian chasing onto it, and Trippier just has to get it away for the corner. See how Fulham take this. They get it with the in-swinger. Header away. Bit of play here. Rodak with the kick forward. Burn with a towering header. Falls, actually. That looked like a pretty hefty fall for a tall guy. I mean, Tete just kind of like got away from underneath him. Here's the replay. I mean, not really. Tete just kind of stood there, and Dan Burn went to leap and just got a lot of height and fell on his back. That's not going to feel too good in the morning. Hopefully Dan Burn has some kind of, I don't know, something to keep him from feeling pain after that, because that looked pretty painful. Got some height there. Oof. Andres Pereira with the shot, and it's just not good enough. Oh, you're Newcastle making some mistakes at the back, possibly. Oh, and that's halftime, ladies and gentlemen. That got close there. Fulham nearly got an opportunity there to take a chance to possibly score. That's halftime, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, Isak's shirt is ripped. Wow. I'll be back in just a moment with the halftime show. I'm just going to go run off, use the restroom. So don't go anywhere. Second half of Fulham versus Newcastle in the 4th round of the FA Cup will get underway in just about 15 minutes. I'll be here with the halftime show in just a moment as well. Let me just go use the restroom. And as always, if you're new to the channel, ladies and gentlemen, if you're enjoying the live streams, you're enjoying the video content that I've been putting out on general Premier League content, mostly Liverpool stuff, consider subscribing. It really does help. And yeah, hope everyone's doing well today. Second half coming in just a moment. All right, I just realized that. Oh God, this Jurgen news is really getting to me, it seems. I've been sat here for a moment now, talking without adjusting anything. My apologies about that, ladies and gentlemen. Oh no, we gotta. There we go. Okay, so Fulham here with the ball. Sedo to Ream. Ball out to Issa Diop. Now once again, Ream, Willian, Lukic. Here Robinson with a bit of a pass, a header. Fulham get the opportunity to get forward. Oh, an offside given. Man, and Willian with a strike, but it's off. Definitely off. Sarah Hughes says Newcastle for life. Willian. Newcastle. Here Newcastle trying to build out from the back. Here, Fulham have the ball. They're trying to just break down this Newcastle defense. They just can't, but they're getting closer, it seems. Here, they're out wide. Anthony Robinson tries to get it to Willian. He can't quite. That is a throw-in for Fulham, surprisingly. Oh. And a Newcastle player is down. He's gonna. Ooh, Sasha Lukic down. What's wrong? What's wrong here? Harry Wilson already down. What's wrong with his knee? I don't know. Tough to say. Sasha Lukic just receiving some treatment here. Let's see what happened. He went in. Ooh. Yeah, stud caught him in the knee. Cut him a bit. Some 3 Fulham players playing in a rondo here. Here, Anthony Robinson set to take this throw in. Here, Robinson with the throw towards Ream. Ream plays it towards Issa Diop. Diop with the long ball forward. And now Fulham have an opportunity here. Cross comes in from Tete. It's just blocked. Lukic down again. You're throwing. Oh, a corner for Fulham there. After some efforts from a throw-in set piece routine. Here, Fulham with the corner. Pereira's delivery not quite good enough. Pereira gets it back. Cross comes in. Tate's cross just isn't good enough. Header there by Andres Pereira. Fulham managed to intercept that through ball by Newcastle. They were trying to start a counter there, but all for naught. Now here, Tim Ream on the ball near the center of the pitch. Gets it to Willian. Pereira now with the ball. Gets it to Robinson. Gets it back to Pereira. Huge pass forward towards Tete. Cross comes in and it's just off. Not the most accurate of crosses. Big throw in from Kieran Trippier that. Ooh. Fulham here. Lukic. Pickard over Reed's pass just isn't accurate enough. Here, Fulham get out wide. Now they're in the middle once again, trying to craft the way forward, but they just can't seem to pull it off. Robinson, that cross isn't that spectacular. Oh, and Fulham building up. Fulham with an opportunity here. Cross comes in. Shouts for a handball. Let's see. Hardly. Fulham growing in confidence so far in this second half. They were second best in the first half, but now, oh, that pass wasn't good enough. But now Fulham starting to become the more threatening side, I'd say. I think that's safe to say for sure. Fulham just slowly but surely building up. They've retained possession of the ball fairly well. And that's a great pass by Tim Ream. Just gets through. Here, Fulham almost. Robinson. Advantage given after he tugs back at Jacob Murphy. Now Alexander Isak. Isak still. Isak, and what a save by Rodak. Good shot from Isak that. Just gets it between the legs. Rodak can't really even catch. He has to palm it down and then grab it. Here, Fulham with possession once again. Good pass that by Willian. Deckard over Reed. Leaves it to Harrison Reed. Ball in, not quite good enough. It's cleared, and now Newcastle with the counter. Anthony Gordon heads it down, but the Fulham player gets put to it to cause deflection. Now here, Anthony Robinson. Going wide down the left. Robinson still. Here, cross. Oh, and that shot is far, far over from Tete. Not the best of shots there. Here, Newcastle resetting play a bit. Almost an hour on the clock. Newcastle still the ball here through Jacob Murphy. Plays the pass to the box. That cross is cleared for the third Newcastle corner of the evening. Here, Kieran Trippier set to take. Nine corners to 3. That is 7-3. Trippier here. Header in. And Newcastle, I think they've scored. Yeah, they have. It's going to stand. Dan Burn. Fulham had 9 shots. Wow. Poor Fulham. Poor old Fulham. Just when it looked like Fulham were getting into it, Newcastle strike the hour mark to break the hearts at Craven Cottage. I mean, they've looked the better side, Newcastle, with less chances. Big header in, not the best of saves from Rodak. It's kind of just palmed down, and then Dan Burn follows it up with an easy boot into the net. Dan Burn puts his finger to his ear so as to signify that he wants to hear the raucous boos coming from Fulham home support and raucous support coming from the Newcastle away end. Here, Newcastle once again looking to get away from this pressure from Fulham. Do so pretty well thus far. Robinson here with the pass. The up, pushing forward. Willian, the center of the park, gets the pass towards Pereira. Pereira trying to create some space. Not the best. It's to Lukic. Newcastle. Harrison Reed. Twisting and turning. Tete with the pass towards Deckard over Reed. Cross comes in. Harrison Reed's cross wasn't the best. It's headed away, but Fulham retained possession here. Anthony Robinson on the left-hand side. Almost thinks of passing it to Willian, but he doesn't. Now here, Lukic. He does pass to Willian. Willian dribbling away from the defenders. Gets a good pass here. Cross deep. Tete. That was a deep cross. Wasn't really going to work out ever. No one was there at the back post. Andreas Pereira set to be subbed off here for Tom Kearney. Expected a bit of a more pronounced response here for Fulham. You know, they lost midweek to Liverpool. Now, you know, they're not necessarily firing on all fronts. They're, you know, you'd expect them to be amped up. They just got out of one of the League Cup semifinals. You know, you're in the FA Cup now. At home against Newcastle, just hasn't been good enough. They've had some shots. They've had 9 shots, 9 corners. They haven't capitalized on either. Here we're going to see, I think this is a throw-in. Yep. Throw-in here for Fulham. Here's a pass forward. Fulham really fighting for it. Muniz plays it out towards Harrison Reed. Harrison Reed towards Decordova Reed. Here Muniz once again. Cross comes in. Cutter away. Here's Anthony Robinson. Robinson, his strike. It's a low, but it's not good enough. Straight into the hands of the goalie. I want to see some more goals here. I want to see someone score an absolutely outrageous goal. Oh, not the gaming music being on. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen. Here, Fulham. 10-7. Tete clears. But it's off a Newcastle player for the throw. So here Newcastle pass it all the way back towards Dubravka. Ooh, Newcastle getting forward. Gordon here. Gordon with the cross. Ooh, close. Nobody gets on the end of that. Very good work by Gordon to put Tete in the blender. Crosses it with his left. Fulham have the ball here now. Deckard over Reed. Robinson is trying to find some kind of way forward. Nothing comes of it. Willian here. Willian still. Now it's Newcastle. Gordon. Gordon goes wide. Reds take on Diop. Corner to Fulham or Newcastle. My bad. Off of Diop. So yeah, Gordon, he kind of just went he overran it really. Good tackle that from Diop to stop him. Here, Dan Burn. Camera on him. He'll be a target for sure in this corner. This would surely put away the game too if Newcastle were to score. They don't, thankfully for Fulham fans. Here, second phase of the corner. Long ball cleared away. Now Fulham on the counter. Here, Willian. Oh, and a good tackle there by Longstaff. Longstaff just makes sure that Willian can't get too far ahead of that Newcastle back line. And two more subs here for Fulham. Raul Jimenez coming on for Muniz and Issa Diop. Oh, no. Issa Diop off for Tosin Adarbayo. Deckard Reed. Deckard Reed off for Raul Jimenez. And the final one is Harrison Reed for Joao Palhinha. Okay. Interesting. Muniz stays on. Fulham gonna look to mount a comeback here in the last 20 minutes or so. See how that plays out for them. Good pass forward. Newcastle trying to defend this onslaught from Fulham. They do so pretty successfully. Robinson pressing, but nothing quite. Now Gordon on the left-hand side, dribbling a bit, still dribbling, loses the ball, but the Newcastle player recovers. Now Newcastle with possession. This ball goes all the way towards Fabian Schär. Schär. There infield. Newcastle just trying their hardest to get this right, to make sure that there's no slip-ups, because they're in a dominant position right now. Willian defends that ball really well. Now Fulham have the ball, and a foul is given by Longstaff on Lukic. I wish Mike Dean didn't have to retire. Dude was funny. Generally let play go on, and if it was starting to get out of control, he can regain it. The hair combined with how he runs Robinson reminds me of an ostrich. I see what you're saying. I was thinking more of a road runner, but No, I totally get you when you say that. It's kind of a goofy way to put it, but he does have that kind of style of hair, and his running style is very like you could just tell he's rapid from the just his stride itself. And here Willian out wide after the pass from Robinson, header away. Fulham here. Raul Jimenez with the ball on the wing against Dan Burn. Fulham. Tete here. The ball. Adebayo to Ream. Plays it back to Adebayo. Here, Joel Polina. Polina to Adebayo. Adebayo to carry. Oh, and Dan Burn just comfortably handles that. Oh, Fulham, though, trying to continue this press, and they're doing so. Fulham throw in here in the 74th minute, but there might be some more subs, I think, here. Let's see this. Tino Livramento coming on for Jacob Murphy. Murphy had a goal disallowed in the first half for offside in the build-up. Tino Livramento coming on to ensure this victory for Newcastle, one would assume. You're going to try to park the bus, try to defend the set pieces and phases of open play to the best of their ability. As it stands, though, I'd say that while Fulham are looking like they're playing the better football, it's going to be hard to break down Newcastle because they just got a bit more defensive and they've been fairly compact and solid at the back all game. Polina with a long searching ball there. Here, Robinson. Here, Kearney. It's to Ream. Now back to Robinson. Ream. Robinson. Good pass that from Willian to Adebayo. Adebayo. Good pass to Tete. Tete lifts the ball. Jimenez's effort just over. Oh, my days. Luton beat Everton today. Oh, my days. I didn't even see that one. That's crazy. At Goodison Park, too. That's rough for the Toffees. Woodrow in the 96th minute with the goal. Here, goal kick for Newcastle. They're going to play it short. Here, Fulham win back the ball. Willian, centrally placed, tries to play this ball. He gets it toward Deckard-Over-Reed, but a good tackle there by Dan Burn. Not Deckard-Over-Reed, my bad. He got subbed off. That was Jimenez. Willian. Fulham just, they're knocking the ball around, but not a lot of it's productive. They seems like their backs are slightly against the wall right now. Cross comes in. Oh, header away. Robinson, he goes for the shot, but it's well off. Here, Newcastle starting to get forward a bit more themselves here, and they might have a chance to get a third cross dealt with by Robinson. He clears it away for the 5th corner of the evening for Newcastle. "79 minutes have elapsed. Byrne and Cher getting up. Same with Botman and Isak. Lots of players forward for Newcastle. They want to see this off. And here, Newcastle win the ball off Fulham. Approaching the final 10 minutes of this fixture. Newcastle lead 2-0. So pause and play here. Another challenge on Lukic by Lewis Miley. Throw in though. It's a header. Newcastle have the ball now. They're just comfortable in terms of, making sure that there's not too many loose passes by the defenders. Really just keeping their shape well. And Fulham has not been able to cope with this whatsoever. And this ball towards Isak, nearly. Isak still chasing it. Ooh, and Tim Ream with a turn there. Sends Gordon the wrong way. Robinson. Here. Big pass by Lukic. Here, Tom Kearney. Kearney to Willian still. Gordon with the back heel. Doesn't quite work out. Now Newcastle on the counter. Isak drops deep to receive the pass. Here, Miley. Yeah, Newcastle are just absolutely dominating this one. Here, Newcastle. Still just, oof. They're trying to get forward, but they just can't. You're Newcastle. Ooh, that's a rough pass. Really weird one forward. I should have ended the final result prediction pool. Yeah, Newcastle win is winning. It won by 61%. Here, pass forward. Newcastle still defending very resiliently. That corner's out for, or that ball's out for a corner. There's Alan Shearer. Oh my God, he's with the fans. That's so sick. Here's a corner for Fulham. Their 10th of the evening. Robinson here. Fulham still. Tete gets it to Willian. Willian lays it off to Tete. Tete. Cross comes in. Kearney here. Gets it to Willian. Willian still. Ball forward, and it's not good enough. Oh, Trippier is down. Trippier is down for Newcastle. I don't know why, but he's receiving treatment at the moment. Here, Emil Croft coming on for Kieran Trippier. Final 5 or 4 minutes or so of this match, plus any sort of additional stoppage time that's given. There's been a few subs, so who knows how this plays out. Dubravka here, set to take this goal kick. Ball out of play. Throw in here for Fulham. Fulham, yeah, it looks like they're gonna lose tonight unless some magic happens here late in the FA Cup, but highly doubt it. Fulham, long ball forward, underway by Newcastle. Foul. Newcastle with the free kick. Here, Newcastle still surging forward, even in the dying embers of the match. But now Robinson himself getting forward. Loses the ball, though. And Newcastle nearly start the counterattack, but it's out for a throw-in after Emil Croft tries to take a run in field and is blocked by a Fulham defender. Hope everyone's doing well. Hope you've enjoyed the stream. As always, subscribe if you're new. Like the video if you're enjoying the content on the channel. It's the easiest way to support the channel. I have my reactions to Jurgen Klopp's news. Yesterday I posted them, and same time I will have a lot more content out over the weekend. Another live stream tomorrow, Liverpool versus Norwich, and another surprise video hopefully out tomorrow. If not tomorrow, then Monday. Hope everyone's been enjoying the content as of late. Just trying to get more consistent as always. And yeah, here Fulham pressing, they just can't. Ooh, and this is a big counter-attacking opportunity for Newcastle. Could they possibly make it 3-0? Here, Tino Livramento. Livramento lays it off. Almost a shot there by a Newcastle player. Doesn't quite work out. Croft. Oh, here, Newcastle. Newcastle are just toying around with Fulham at this point, mate. It's really hard to see from a perspective of like wanting to be a neutral and get like a competitive atmosphere out of this when Fulham are just looking really dross right now. Newcastle, though, on the other hand, have been very, very defensively sound. They've looked good offensively. They look threatening. They've gotten their goals, especially, in moments when they've mattered, where it felt like they really needed to get the goal to place their statement on the game. Here, Isak running onto this. Isak still. Livramento to Isak. Bit of a spin there from Isak. And shouts for a foul by Lewis Miley, but nothing. Now Isak still. Isak dribbling, but not quite quick with his feet. 6 minutes of stoppage time have been added. We're going to see how this plays out. Here, Fulham operating down that left-hand side. Anthony Robinson. Oh, Willian. Pass forward, not quite the best. Willian still. Newcastle just win it back. Fulham managed to win it back immediately right after that. Here, Robinson looking for the cross on his left foot. He can't quite get it. Willian just doing very well the dribble. No foul given for that challenge on Willian. I'm kind of surprised, not going to lie. Cross to the far post. Robinson here. Oh, just not good enough. Fulham have had the exact same strategy this whole time. And kind of pains me to say that because they're about to lose and might even concede the third. Here, Fulham here. Nearly Tete. Ooh, good pass that by Willian, but it's intercepted. Newcastle here. Just comfortably retaining possession here, trying to run down the clock, see out the match. Here, Newcastle still surging forward. They still look more threatening than Fulham. Now Fulham's got the ball back. Kearney plays it towards Willian. Willian being held a bit but no foul given. Here towards Sasha Lukic. Or Joao Pelini, I should say. My bad. Then it gets to Sasha Lukic. Now Tom Kearney once again. Comes to Joao Pelini. Robinson. Willian. Good pass forward. Not the best. Cross from Robinson. Oh. Here Jimenez. Jimenez with the strike. And it's just off. Just off from Raul Jimenez. .93.5 minutes have elapsed or thereabouts. Newcastle making a substitution here. Matt Ritchie coming on for Anthony Gordon. Here, Dubravka with this big goal kick. All the way out for a Fulham throw. And Marco Silva looks very displeased with this result. I mean, it's a weird way to set up. He didn't really start with a strong side. It was very rotated. No Jimenez, no Willian, no Joao Pelini. You know, it cost him. You know, he lost the match because of it. So we'll see how this impacts his status as Fulham boss. I mean, I don't think he's getting the sack or nothing, but it's going to apply some pressure for sure. Robinson here. Cutting inside. Not the best pass, though. And here, Newcastle. Bruno Guimaraes finds Livramento, and he tries to find Isak, but it's just not good enough. Here, Fulham. Oh my days, bro. Tom Kearney just missed. He missed the best chance of the game there for Fulham. Adarabioyo took a running charge forward, and Tom Kearney's gotten on the end of his pass, and it just wasn't good enough. That was just not good enough finish. Fulham, Tom Kearney more specifically, will look back at that with some grief, I imagine. Here, Rodak kicks it forward. Fulham try to press and win the ball, but they just can't. Newcastle retain possession. This fixture is just about to end. Can either side get a shock last-minute goal? No. Here, a free kick for Newcastle. They're set to take here in the 96th minute. And the ref blows the full-time whistle, and that is that, ladies and gentlemen. Fulham 0, Newcastle 2 in the FA Cup 4th round. Newcastle dominated Fulham. Fulham, you know, they had way more shots, way more corners, double the amount of shots and corners almost. Let me just get that confirmation on that so that I'm not just blabbering for no reason. 8 shots. Okay, they had 8 shots. Corners 10-5. So they had double the corners, nearly double the shots, and they just couldn't see it through, Fulham. I thought they'd have a lot of spark and motivation following that loss to Liverpool midweek. Hasn't really translated to the best of kind of responses, I would imagine, for Fulham supporters, but Newcastle are through into the 5th round of the FA Cup. As always, if you're new to the channel, consider subscribing, like the video if you enjoyed. Comment down below with your thoughts on this fixture and how this played out, how Newcastle won and such. And as always, thank you so much for watching. Hope you're enjoying the content on the channel. Subscribe if you're new, like the video if you're enjoying. And I'm Sideline Sedo. Thank you so much for